Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing 21st of October and it's usual 5-card spread, and we're going to call or choose an angel number oracle card at the end of your spread. So just to let you know, I am on holiday next week, but I'm going to take my cards with me and try and get some readings in for you. So look out for that. It will hopefully be from a nice sunny place. 10 of Cups, look, nice and sunny, rainbows, lovely, lots of love. So Taurus, that was your pre-shuffle. Let's see what's coming out in for your main spread. Dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Taurus and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. So overall energy for next week is the 7 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Here's your opportunity. Knight of Swords is your challenge. High Priestess is what you don't see coming, and Judgment is in your advice and outcome. So the 7 of Wands is quite a defensive energy. This is you having to put your foot down, sticking to your guns. Also, it's a card of boundaries and making sure that people are not keep pushing on you and you having to say no to something. So quite a defensive energy, but we'll see where this leads to. 10 of Cups is in your opportunity. This is absolute just joy. Maybe maybe you guys are going on holiday. This is like sun on your face. This is rainbows and yeah, just a really lovely time. It's an opportunity for you to do that. One thing I always say about the rainbows is it's always deserved, I feel, because rainbows come after the rain and the storms. So it's because it's been hard work, there's an opportunity for you to hopefully, I think, relax is what I'm hearing. The Knight of Swords is in your challenge. He is a challenge in himself sometimes. Knights are in the deck are all about progression, moving and forward movement. And the Knight of Swords are all about our thoughts and our logic and our communication, and he can be quite pushy. He wants to get things done yesterday and not without much emotion attached to it. He can also miss the finer details as too. So don't be too influenced by this Knight of Swords. He could be an air sign. So let me get this. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. He could be in your challenge. If it's you as a challenge, it's you perhaps procrastinating a little bit. So the Knight of Swords is also a message to say, put your words into action. And there may be something that, again, with that 7 of Wands, and you having to stand your ground on something, I've really drawn that this is a person around you that you're having to say no to, and they're pushing you to do something quickly. The High Priestess is in what you don't see coming. Now, the High Priestess is a major arcana, and she is all about intuition and trusting something. So it's like you are going to be, I think, given maybe a sign, maybe something is going to, it's just going to click for you, and you think, right, okay, there's been too many warnings. I now need to take heed. I need to trust my instincts on this. She's very connected to her higher self. She's very spiritual. She also does tend to keep things to herself and close to her chest. So it could be some information coming out, especially with that Knight of Swords, with the rushing in of communication, the rushing, the pushiness. Judgment is in your, advice and outcome. And this is about having your say, which is very connected to everything. This is really about you sticking to your guns, having your say, and not being too overly influenced by this Knight of Swords. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Why do we have the 7 of Wands here, please? And thank you. Wands are our passions, our creations, creativity, our determination. Why do we have the 7 of Wands here, please? And thank you for Taurus. That's clarified by the King of Swords. Yeah, like clear-cut decisions to be made without the heart. Wise decisions. Oh, justice. And the Queen of Swords. Goodness me. Okay. So for some of you, you might be dealing with an entire family of swords. So you've got the King, the Queen, and the Knight here. And now the King and the Queen of Swords, I would say, are a divine counterpart. There are maybe a couple that you're dealing with, having to put your foot down with. And right in the middle, look at, my goodness, what a strong, right in the middle of the King and the Queen is justice. So are these, for some of you, if you've got a couple that are battling around you and you're having to have your say here, because I feel like this is you in the middle. I feel like you're the one having to bring balance into a situation and make it just and fair between this King and Queen of Swords. I feel like you're a mediator here, Taurus. You've got the Ten of Cups in your opportunity. Maybe through this mediation, you can bring the realization of something emotionally fulfilling. Maybe you're having to be the Queen of Swords too, and look at things from a very no-nonsense perspective. Why do we have the Ten of Cups here, please, and thank you for Taurus? That's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about a card to say there's some sort of reflective energy here too. Is it worth my time? Is it worth my effort? But it's also can be about financial matters maturing. So for instance, you may have worked really hard all your life, you've got a pension, and there's an opportunity, maybe this what this King and Queen of Swords are about. They're, maybe having to make some financial decisions. It's the time of their life where they need to assess, make some assessments. Maybe to do with the family too, because the Ten of Cups. You've got the Ace of Wands here. This is passionate new beginnings. This is getting a fire in your belly about something. Perhaps this reflective energy, something you're reflecting on, has gone on for a while, and finally it's like, oh, now I'm going to stand my ground and I'm going to make sure that I want to say, just make a start on it even. The Knight of Pentacles is here. Now he's really grounded, he's very stable, he's complete opposite to the Knight of Swords. And it's like there's a stability and a groundedness here about this Ten of Cups too. It's offering this long-term, I want to say, long-term investments even, because it's Pentacles, or long-term plans that are going to have to be made. Again, I think for this King and Queen of Swords. You've got the Knight of Swords who's pushy. He wants you to hurry up, make these decisions. He comes flying in. He's a bull in a china shop. But I feel like you, Taurus, want to take your time and make sure that it balances, make sure it's just and fair. Why do we have the Knight of Swords here, please, and thank you for Taurus? Interesting reading. I love the energy of it, because you're standing your ground. You're like, no, I'm not going to rush into this. I need to make sure it's all, yeah, look at that. Five of Swords. A lot of swords energy here for you, Taurus. Five of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Chariot. So the Chariot to me is that Knight of Swords. He's trying to take control. He's trying to influence you somehow, to make a decision, or to go somewhere even. Whatever he's doing, he's trying to push you into something. Because the Chariot is all about taking control and sitting in the driving seat and having the reins. But he wants the reins. Look, he's giddying up that horse. He's pulling on the reins. And there's reins here too. And this is somebody being very pushy around you, very challenging. They want to hurry something up, I feel. The Five of Swords is here too. I think you're struggling to walk away from the situation. I think there's a feeling of you wanting to. Again, swords are, this is about arguments and people really, really pushing your buttons and just going one step too far. And I think, again, it's that Knight of Swords. You've got the Five of Cups here too. This is about loss, regret, and disappointment. However, it's also about a message to say, don't look at what you haven't got, look at what you have got. I feel like that it's more geared towards, again, towards that Knight of Swords though, around you. Perhaps they've got a pretty negative outlook too. High Priestess is here though, to save the day, literally. She knows. Interesting. I think the Chariot is Cancer. I think the High Priestess is Cancer too. Let's have a look. Chariot is, pretty sure it's, yeah. Let's see. Why do we have the High Priestess here, please? Yeah, look at that. When I said she's going to save the day, I know that sounds very dramatic, but we've got the Sun card there, which is the most positive card in the deck. So for some of you, there is plans, actually, even for a holiday, because the Sun card can depict a holiday or some sort of relief, release, joyfulness, vitality. The Three of Wands is about actually being able to implement something. Now that Knight of Swords, what I said, it's about putting words into action, and him being very pushy with you. I have to say, with this Three of Wands, it does make me feel like perhaps this is also you procrastinating a little bit. And then in the High Priestess, you know, that energy comes along with you and you kind of like know deep down you need to get on with it. It needs to happen. That's what the Three of Wands is about. It's like seeing your ships come sailing in, actually starting to make the plans rather than talk about them. The Sun card, the most positive card in the deck, and the Hanged Man is about doing a 180, turning your opinion around, turning your perspective around, and taking a step back. So maybe this Knight of Swords you may feel is a challenge, but in actual fact, they may be there to give you a bit of a push in a positive way. Judgment is here too, and it's like, it's your time. Judgment is all about you having your say, you getting out of your box, if you like. Judgment turns up when things have gone on for too long, and you've done your bit, so to speak, and now it's your turn to do what you want to do. Why do we have Judgment here, please and thank you, for Taurus? Is it a confidence thing? You know, I'm getting like, for some of you, you know that there's something more that you want to do, and it's something you've been talking about for a long time. However, you've not done it yet. And it's like everybody else can see how good you will be apart from yourself. And then, I don't know, I think there's some sort of realization next week. That King and Queen of Swords, I feel, are very, very connected to you. Could even be parents, could be work colleagues who are just, Judgment. Eight of Pentacles, that's working hard on your own to reach your goals. Queen of Wands. Six of Wands. Absolutely lovely. Eight of Pentacles. This has come up in every single reading so far, which is an energy of everybody, I think. I don't know what it is. Maybe we're all having a clear out at home. We're just getting on with stuff that we haven't been able to do for a long time, or we haven't been able to focus on, because this card is about you really focusing on something that, you know, is going to perhaps even bring in some more money, get things flowing again, get your energy flowing, your creativity flowing. Pentacles are our material resources. It's also about our energy and time. So it's like I feel like, again, it's almost like you're going to get a push to do something that I feel has been going on for a little while. Seven of Wands maybe is you being defensive in your own mind, like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. But I kind of like, again, with that Hanged Man, I've done a 180 on this. I feel like actually that Knight of Swords could be in a very supportive way, pushing you, making you do something because they can see the potential. And then the outcome is the Eight of Pentacles, you thinking, actually, let's focus on this. Let's have a look at this. Let's see if I can do this. The Six of Wands tells you can do it. This is absolute beautiful recognition. This is success. This is, and it's not success without anybody noticing it either. So it's like the King and the Queen and the Knight of Swords. They're all cheering you on here and congratulating you. For some of you, this is coming through a very difficult, sometimes health situations that may have happened in the past. You're overcoming them because it's a very lovely card of healing also, literally healing. And then you've got the Queen of Wands. And this is literally wanting to grab life by the horns and have a good time. She's very creative. She's very determined. She's Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. So she's a fire sign. And it's like you are getting pushed to be center stage, which I love. It's your time, don't forget. Judgment. So let's see what the Angel Oracle have to say. What other messages do we have for Taurus here? You've got a lot of court cards here. So kings, queens, pages, knights. So to me, it's like you've got almost like a family around you who are pushing you. If it's not family, it's people with a lot of experience, I would say. Yeah. Why do we have this, please and thank you for talk? Oh, no. I'd like another message, please, from the Angel Number Oracle. What other message is there for Taurus, please and thank you? So we've got 303, forgive. So what I say about these numbers is, if you're not seeing them already, then how you perhaps will see them. Make a note of them. When do you see them? How do you feel when you see them? In what situation are you seeing them on? Car number plates? And then do let me know in the comments if it's something that resonates with you. So forgive 303. Let's see, what's the message behind that card for you? Why do they want you to? It's when your inner sanctuary is a mess, it impacts every other part of your life. Prioritize your inner peace. Find a way to clean out those dusty, dark corners within. Isn't that funny? Because I had the feeling of like, people just clearing out their wardrobes when I was doing this reading. It's like here, it was something along here that I felt is getting your, deciding to do something at last and have a good old clear out. Anyway, sorry. Find a way to clean out those dusty, dark corners within, whether that's meditation, journaling, or talking it out. Air out any old grudges or just let them go. This is a reminder that the past is the past. You don't need, and that's funny, you've got the Five of Cups as your challenge, which is struggling to let go of the past. This is a reminder that the past is the past. You don't need to live there anymore. Forgiveness is a gift that you give to yourself. It may not be easy, but it's always worth it. I love that for you, Taurus. There's so much that resonates within this reading and that message, especially when it says about airing things out, when you've got so many swords here and they're air signs. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, Taurus. Remember, 303 is your angel number. Let me know if it resonates and you see the number. I'd love to know. Thanks for joining me and take care.